Welcome to the one and only TEJ USA podcast.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Tej USA podcast. We have a guest with us, a little guest, Tej. His name is also Tej. So we will talk about the Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and all this kind of new stuff. We have a young guy and an old guy.
Gen Z is actually before Gen Alpha.
Okay, all right. So we'll
I'm a
discuss.
Gen Alpha though.
All righty. So what it's like to be Indian family in USA?
Indian food, sometimes Indian places, Indian relatives. Oh, a lot of Indian relatives.
A lot of studies too.
Yeah.
All we focus on studies.
Yeah, but it's for a good reason.
It's for a good reason. Only some kids understand this, right?
Mhm.
So it's for a good reason, right? If you want to become something good in life, you have to
Study.
study hard, right? Okay.
Quote unquote him when he's not on the podcast.
Yes, yes. Okay. What it's like to be is a part of trucker's family, a truck driver's son.
Don't see that a lot, I guess.
You don't see that a lot?
Don't see that a lot, and like no vacations.
Oh, man. Now you're making me feel bad. When did you have that vacation?
The last time I think I was like 6.
That's
Yeah, like almost 6 years ago.
that must be also a family visit, no like vacation.
Yeah,
Vacation,
but
right?
yeah, that was a family visit.
Family visit,
Yeah.
no vacation, vacation.
I don't think
That's crazy. Only Chuck E. Cheese, maybe.
Chuck E. Cheese is the closest thing to a vacation I got.
So how old was you when you first visited Chuck E. Cheese?
One, I guess.
Do you still like it?
Yeah. But they barely had any new games. They used to add like a new game every like 2 or 3 months.
Okay. What kind of games you like? Okay. What are the interested? What are the like? What interests you most? Roblox or Fortnite?
I like Roblox more, but I also had like a okay. Here's the whole timeline. First it was Stick Ward Legacy. Then it's then it was Roblox, then Fortnite, and then Roblox again, which is current.
Okay, so you keep on switching.
No, it's after like long periods of time though.
Okay, but you're staying with these two games on. Why these two
Mostly
games on? Why not any other game?
because it has like a like okay, so it's Roblox. Okay, so you can't really call Fortnite and Roblox an actual game basically.
So
It's
what are the
basically like a Google type of games.
okay,
So it has like a lot of different games in it,
okay.
including ones that people make.
People make so you can make games by yourself too?
Yeah, but the only thing that they basically have different is first of all, Roblox is more blocking, and Fortnite more on the realistic side, but not too realistic, but realistic. And Fortnite actually makes their own games too sometimes. Those are
So
like the main games in Fortnite.
so how long like how many hours a day you like to play a game?
Usually I like to play 1 hour.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Do you think differently when you play games? Like they say, oh, you guys have like the kids, some kids they might have mental health issues and stuff if they play a lot. They start thinking like they are the Fortnite character. And does it feel like that?
I heard of it. Like you could if you play a game long enough, like as like a long period, it doesn't even have to be the time per day. It has to be a long period.
Okay.
You still imagine stuff about the game,
Okay.
but like not as hard as like people that play it multiple hours a day.
What is your personal experience?
Uh, okay, so if you heard of any of these games from Roblox, I like these games. Steal a Brain Rot and the Weird Gun game. Those are the two main games I play. And then the third one is like keep switching.
I personally don't like the gun and all that bloody things they show in the game.
I play
The good blood.
mostly I play Steel Arena and the the Gunfight Arena is really when I'm bored of Steel Arena. And Gunfight Arena it doesn't even have a gun. It only have like 16 pixels. 16 pixels.
Pixel. Okay.
And then it looks like you haven't even been shot. Boom.
Okay. Is there any such thing like educational games?
I think there could be.
Uh,
There could be on it.
there could be, but you don't know about that. No,
Yeah.
I'm just asking question.
Yeah,
There
but
could be, but you don't know. So
yeah, because
why the educational games doesn't interest the kids a lot like the other games?
because really most kids don't really care about studies. True though, true
So
though.
what you gonna become if you don't study?
Oh,
It's like not everybody can be Mark Zuckerberg or college dropouts can become billionaires.
I'm
Not,
not trying to be a college
not
dropout.
everybody becomes not everybody's that fortunate, lucky enough, a college dropout and become a millionaire or billionaire or do
Yeah.
good
Hmm.
in life.
Most people just flip burgers.
So I think you should play both, one for entertainment, so
When
there
I
should be some study.
like study games
At
because
least like educational games, something educational. I don't know much about games.
yeah, I usually just like stick to education when I'm education. I like educational games. There's educational games like Book It, Game Kit. I like Game Kit the most, but like Book It, Game Kit, Kahoot. Uh, I know there's Quizlet, quizzes.
What about building your own game?
I'm actually trying to build my own game right now.
What kind?
I think it's gonna be Monster Hunter. There's gonna be these classes and basically 99 Nights in the Forest, but like instead of 99 Nights in the Forest, it's taking down monsters on a map.
So what are the good game building sites where you can?
Well, you can start in Roblox, which is what I'm doing.
So, but if you
Switch it up.
hmm? So if you built a game like on Roblox, so that's gonna be part of Roblox family. So how they gonna know like you built that game?
Because you have
So
this
how you can
account.
get your like personal recognition like you built it?
Okay, so first of all, there's YouTube too. Okay, so you have an account that your own avatar, your own username, your own games you play, yeah, like that. Your own recommended.
Mm,
There's your account.
mm.
Boom. It's gonna show that your account, or you can make a group and do it, but your account made the game. It's
So
gonna show that. So it's gonna be like Monster Hunter, and then right under it, the Tage,
okay.
which is my Roblox username.
So what you wanna be when you grow up?
S- any
Anything.
software engineer, probably a warrior.
Okay. Alrighty. I hope so. All right. All right. So what are you guys use a lot of the young kids, they use a lot of slang words. I don't even understand most of them. So why they are so important?
because they got because there's something called memes. Memes are like funny images or videos. There's this popular one where there's a basketball game. Some person was recording, and this kid the some person was recording the audience. This kid goes like, "Hey, 6'7". Yeah, yeah, that's like one of the new ones, which like released 2 months ago.
So why
It's my
people
dude, man.
Why people make fun out of Indian accent? Why not any other accent? Indian accent is the most famous one. Why?
because most of the time people interpret Indian people with Indians come.
Okay, all right. So let's ask you a question out of context of game and all that. What do you think is the most significant impact of COVID-19 pandemic on your generation?
It, okay, so before then, games were less popular, but like after because during and after COVID-19, COVID-19 is basically like the start of sweats or people that are really good at the game. And yeah,
So everything is not about the game. That thing just COVID-19.
yeah, yeah. So they don't go outside to play anymore.
They don't go outside and play anymore. How about working and bringing money home and
Yeah,
buying stuff?
yeah,
Everything is
that's what
not
it's.
everything is not about making games and all that.
I know, but like that, I thought that was like the center of this podcast.
Yeah, but a lot of podcasters succeed in
Yeah,
that.
because YouTube, binge watching, Netflix, Tubi, Peacock, binge watching, YouTube, and a lot of digital stuff took over.
So people were home, they were making content, and other people were the watching, the viewers. They were just watching, and they grew in that area.
Hmm.
Okay. A lot of good idea came to that time. People learned how to start working from home, and you should have some emergency funds and you know some,
Yeah, that's what we've been
some
studying.
food started at home too, because the game doesn't fill up your stomach. Are you allowed to do that?
Huh?
Are you allowed to hit your host like that? Okay.
Well, I don't think it's
Okay, how do you feel about the rise of AI and its implications for your daily life?
okay. I'd be scrolling through shorts, and there's a lot of shorts about like kids using AI for their homework.
Kids using AI for their homework?
Yeah, there's a lot of videos about that.
That's unbelievable. I don't like that. I'm an old-fashioned guy, I'm old school guy.
Yeah.
So what I like to do is I want the kids to learn if they write more than 2 pages, their hands start hurting.
Yeah.
So kids
Not
need
mine too,
kids
but
need to write more, type more on computer instead of depending completely on AI. AI is a good tool,
yeah.
but
Anyway, have you heard that California is planning to like stop AI, like trying to like stop it or like bring it down a little bit because it's getting out of control.
really,
Mm.
I haven't heard about that. In America, this is going to happen. I don't think so. Everything is depending on AI. They have robots now, taking people jobs, and so
Robotics.
this is the future. If robots gonna be doing everything, you are a kid, you go to school, you can learn robotics, how to operate them, how to code them, and all that stuff. But how about people like me?
Well, well,
Hmm?
I'm not trying to call you old,
Hmm.
but like you're probably gonna stop.
You can.
You're probably gonna stop working
Hmm.
soon and let your kids work. But most kids, I think, will be out of jobs because, first of all, they don't like studying. Second of all, like I bet you can't in the future. I bet you can't even work at a flipping burgers anymore because robots are gonna flip the burger.
Hmm.
Probably.
What all these people gonna do? The majority of people. It's world, some, some places have so much population, some countries. America, I think, is the third largest population in the world. America.
Yeah.
First it
And
was China, then India, then America.
America, yeah.
So what all these people gonna do when AI took over?
Mm. To be honest, I don't know.
There should be some solution, right, to it for everybody.
Or remember, California is planning to like take down AI so much.
So we should go to California.
But California is trying to like stop or reduce the amount of AI, so at least we have jobs in the future.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Or you should learn how to make robots and stuff.
Well, I'm in robotics,
Use
so
AI. But if everybody use AI, who's gonna do the handyman work? Cleaner? I think handyman work's gonna stay there.
yeah, handyman work is always gonna be
Trucking might they have the now they have the new like automatic trucks and automation trucks that like computerized like they have the cars also they run driverless cars driverless trucks I think but who's gonna fuel them and stuff that's my
but it's always gonna stay
there
there.
has to be some driver in it but even now the trucking is really slow.
Yeah, but like handyman is always gonna stay there. Who's gonna build the robots? I'm probably gonna be a handyman if I don't become a warrior or what was that other
I think
option?
study is the best option,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
because
for all kids, study is the best option, okay? To have a good life, good quality of life. We are truckers, truck drivers, they are never home. And right now there's no money trucking. The fuel is expensive, there's no free. The tariff things are going on. We depend a lot of stuff come from other countries. And so we don't have enough work. We are hardly home. If you get stuck, you have repairs, you're stuck outside. So I think we are out of 365 days a year, we are only home probably 50 or 60 days.
well, I think that's more because like
And it's not worth it anymore.
yeah, but
Survival is tough.
yeah, but I don't even I think it's more days because like my dad has like harder time voting, like choosing a vote. I see him.
Getting a load.
Yeah, yeah,
Getting a load.
yeah. I watch him.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So, what are your thoughts on future of remote learning and how it has shaped your education? Shaped your education.
Well, back in your day, once they called it a snow day, boom, it's just a free day. But now, e-learning, ha, e-learning, yeah,
You
there's
can
also
stay
e-learning.
home. You can work from home,
Yeah, too.
and you can do like only if you are good at computers and stuff. Like me, I hardly know anything about computers.
Yeah, I bet your editor is pretty good though.
I
I've been watching some of your podcasts.
I can do some work, but I'm still old school guy. I know a little. So people who know like stuff, they can work from home. But what people like me can
Probably going.
go back to school.
No, like I meant to say like
I probably be the
stay at
oldest guy
home.
in school.
No. Okay, the principal might be older, but like, most
but
principals are
but they are principals, not students.
no, they're younger now.
But there's no age to learn.
Mhm.
You can learn anything anytime,
Any
but if you have time,
yeah,
which we hardly have any, right?
yeah.
So remote learning, I think I like remote work, but like I live in America, so I want the jobs to stay here. But like in trucking, in my like profession, whenever we have any problem, we call the company here, the big brokers, Uber or anything, but they answer from other countries. So we are losing jobs here. They are getting jobs. What you think about that? The jobs I think should stay here in America. I mean, in American jobs stay in America, and Indian jobs stay in India. Chinese jobs
Yeah,
should stay in China. They should stay in their countries for remote learning, right?
yeah.
Right? Okay. How do you approach understanding and emphasizing with the diverse culture and beliefs, different beliefs?
Yeah, okay, so I'm like, okay, okay, I'm in a different belief, so like, can we talk about something else?
I think diversity is a good thing. You learn a lot from different cultures,
Mm.
right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What advice would you give to your peers about navigating the complexity of today's world?
Like, teach him how today's world goes, like new stuff. Teach him how to teach them how to uh do new stuff, like probably like when I grew up editing software development.
I think by the time you're gonna grow up, editing is gonna be an outdated thing because AI is taking over.
Like I did.
Edit everything.
I still do like basic
But
editing.
me, like personally, they were. I was listening to a podcast and they were saying like, okay, the podcasters gonna be out of work after AI took over because they're gonna put two like
Yeah,
robots, two hosts, AI computerized host, and they're gonna be talking to each other, asking questions and all that stuff. But I would be more interested in listening from real like people,
humans.
real people. Okay. What do you think about that? Am
I think you're right because like robot, you can well okay now you can tell a difference between robot and not robot, but like, in the future there's gonna be hard to tell a difference. But like, I'd still listen to a human because human knowledge isn't robotic.
Okay. One more thing. Okay. So now we talk about the gen thing, which I don't know,
Gen equals like
which I have
generation.
zero knowledge about that thing. Gen Z,
Gen.
there is Gen Z, and what else? What else stuff is there?
Okay, so let me just take you through
So the
stuff.
dates and stuff, you can check the data, but you basically first you tell me what is Gen Z, what else is there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me start.
Because I'm new to this stuff.
Okay, but like gen equals generation first.
So Gen is generation. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna tell
So
you.
what is Gen Z? First, which I know, I'm gonna ask you about that thing. But who is Gen Z? Am I Gen Z?
No,
Or I'm Gen old? Gen oldie.
I think you're Gen X.
Gen X,
I think you're Gen X.
like X-Men.
Okay, okay. So first, first I'm gonna start at the. Okay, so I'm gonna start naming the generations from baby boomer all the way to Gen Beta, which is the
Baby who?
newest baby boomers.
Baby boomers. What the hell is that? Okay, tell me. What is
Okay,
it?
so the first generation, baby boomers, was if you were born in 1946 to 1964, you're a baby boomer.
God, thank God I'm not that. I'm not that old. Okay,
Okay,
so now let's start with that.
Gen X is 1965 to 1980.
Okay, so
Gen X,
that's me, Gen X. So what is that? What is Gen X?
like generations.
So people like me are Gen X?
Yeah. Okay, you were born in the
So
like
X
the
X means like the old-fashioned thinking. X.
I don't know what they stand for, but like a generation is like
Okay,
you're
Gen,
in a similar age group with like similar occupidities, rules, and
I understand the generation thing. I understand that thing.
then I think they're just names.
X is just a name. There's no like specific meaning to it.
I don't know, but I think
Next time you need to study her before you come to a podcast, especially my podcast. Okay. So what is after Gen X?
okay, so next is a millennials,
Millennials. Okay.
1981 to 1996,
1981 to 1981 to 1996. Okay. My
and
kind of old guys.
Gen Z.
My kind of old, but old guys.
Yeah, millennials.
Millennials. Okay.
Gen Z, which is 1977 to our first 2012.
So I'm kind of Gen Z then. No?
I'm almost
So
Gen
did
Z.
you say 1976?
19,
1977?
1997.
1997. Okay.
97.
19, okay. I thought you said
I think I did.
1977. Okay. Okay. So 1997 onwards until when?
Until 2012.
2012. They are Gen Zs.
Yeah, Gen Zs.
Why?
I was almost a Gen Z.
So why the Gen Zs are called a confused generation?
The starting of technology started.
They're confused about what they want to be when they grow up, what they want to study, and what they want to do with their lives. They, you know, I don't know, they go to colleges and I don't understand what they're doing. So why they are so Gen Z? Because that's the only thing I know about the generation thing. I didn't know uh, millennials and Gen X and Gen, what else was there?
Baby boomers.
Baby,
There's still two more.
baby boomer.
Okay, this is
So
what
Gen Z
I
is the confused one. So what's the next one?
this is what I am.
What is this?
Gen Alpha
So Gen,
2012 to 2024. 2013 to 2024.
so after Gen Z is Gen Alpha.
Yeah. And then we get Gen Beta, which started in 2025 to 2039, which is Gen Beta
2020.
5
Okay,
this
this is
year.
now. Okay. So the new generation, they already named it.
Gen Beta. Oh, no. It started at the beginning of this year.
Okay. So they already named it until 2039 is Gen Beta.
Yeah.
So now it's the Gen Beta generation, whoever is,
I'm
taking
fine.
birth,
Yeah.
taking birth and, okay. And,
Yeah. So I can this year I can officially say that I'm out of my generation.
okay. All right. All right.
Okay,
What else you have to say? Tell me.
thank you for having me on this show. And yeah.
It was great. It was great to have you on the show, and there was quite a knowledge. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you for watching Tej USA
Podcast.
podcast.
Peace.
Thank you for watching TED USA podcast.